Justin Bieber being slammed for his treatment of women.
Fans are defending Emma Chamberlain from bullies.
And Zendaya has a twin.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. What is up, guys? Happy Wednesday. It's Woman Crush Wednesday. So, Drew, you're my woman
Is
crush.
it me?
It's you.
Oh, man, it's exciting.
If you don't know who I am, I'm Emile and Drew.
And I'm Drew Dorsey.
And we're excited to be here. And while you're here, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button because we want you to become part of our family. If you do become part of our family, we're not going to be responsible for like your food or housing or finances or anything. However, you will be able to get like video updates. And
Yeah, that. I'm not sharing any food with anybody, but
I never share my food.
Get updates when we post, sure.
But subscribe and click that bell because, you know, when you go to somebody's house, you click the bell, so you might as well do it here because this is like our house.
You're right.
You like these analogies?
We here. Yes.
And then last thing, comment below. Let us know how you feel. But we have lots to talk about. Obviously, you know, Justin Bieber has been in the news because of Taylor Swift. Well, now he's being slammed kind of for something else.
After not apologizing to Taylor Swift in response to the Scooter Braun drama, his old choreographer has come out with a few words of her own aimed at Mr. Bieber. Emma Portner, wife of actress Ellen Page, has accused Justin of degrading women and paying her minimum wage while working for him during the Purpose World Tour in 2016. In a lengthy post posted to her Instagram stories, which has since expired, Emma said, quote, "I regret working under your name. I gave your universe my naive body, creativity, time, and effort twice for content that you made millions off of, while I made zilch, nada, barely anything, less than minimum wage for the hours I invested. I couldn't afford to eat. I was sweeping studio floors to be able to practice my own craft. The way you degrade women is an abomination." I already told you I don't mess with people messing with my food. She said she couldn't eat.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Knowing that if you're choreographing
that word
for Justin Bieber, one of the biggest artists in the world, and you're saying that you can't eat, it's just, I mean,
that's unacceptable. Like, come on. If that's true, Justin.
To be fair,
what?
Granted, if she was, you know, obviously when you are an artist, you're usually freelance and you're not like the sole. So I can't expect them to provide like a salary for a year for her. However, I think that you should still be paying enough where somebody can afford to eat.
Yeah. Hello? Well, maybe, okay, playing devil's advocate, probably he's not in charge of allocating what people are paid. You know, there's probably like a business manager, a tour, like AEG Live or some, you know.
But I feel like if you are, especially if you're a choreographer, like you have conversations with the artist because you're literally right there with them.
Right.
And if that was me at one point, I would have been like, yo, I can't eat, bruh.
Yeah, you know? Not unacceptable.
What else she said?
Emma also went in on the fact that Justin has been known to collaborate with problematic people like Chris Brown and is known to frequent a church that does not openly support the LGBTQ community, which she herself is a member of. She said, "A straight white pastor / manager can't be your only major source of worldview. I have so much to say, but mostly I really hope you educate yourself beyond your Bible. You have immense power. Use it to stop degrading women. We should all be checking on you and Chris Brown because you both need to be held accountable." Woo!
Drew, let me tell you.
What?
I am a man of faith, and I am also gay, and I can tell you how uncomfortable it is when the church you go to does not openly accept you or acknowledge you. And it's very different. It's different to not say anything about it at all versus like actually saying to our members of the LGBT community, we accept you, we love you, like whatever you want to say. So I completely understand that. And
what she's saying.
Yeah. And I think she totally has the right to feel that. Obviously, you can distance yourself from somebody based on who they surround themselves with, which clearly she has distanced herself from Justin Bieber. But yeah, I would be curious to see what he has to say to this because, you know, Justin does respond to almost everything.
You said that in a safe way, and I'm going to stick with that and not say what I was going to say because what I was going to say was not going to be politically correct. It's going to trash people.
Okay, well, moving on. So this next story. First of all, Drew, have you ever had somebody come up to you and be like, "Oh my God, you look so much like this person"?
On Instagram comments.
Yeah. I've had that happen to me before, and the person that they said it, like, I was like, I do not.
They never look like you.
They never. And it is so disrespectful when you look better than that person and you're saying I look like them.
You said it, I didn't want to say it. Yep. Y'all need to be careful because
listen.
Just because somebody has braids and is black doesn't mean that they look like me.
Back when I was bald, just because I'm tall, black, and I was bald doesn't mean I look like RuPaul or anybody else.
Or The Rock.
And to be fair, I wasn't talking about RuPaul. RuPaul is a great looking guy. I was talking about somebody else who I'm not going to name who's also famous. Anyway, point being, let's get to this story. So Zendaya, she has a twin, kind of, depending on who you ask. So basically there is a look-alike, and she's an 18-year-old YouTuber named Aisha Mian. And she actually, now here's where it gets funny. She actually does have like a real twin, Aisha, named Janetta. Hopefully I said her name right. And Janetta is the one that posted this tweet to Twitter the other day. And she said, so I always say my sis looks like Zendaya. And then she went ahead and did this. So as you saw in the video, she literally recreated that viral video that Zendaya did a while ago. Now we have to admit that she definitely favors Zendaya in that clip in some moments, which now has over 5.5 million views, but let's look at further evidence. Her sister then tweeted, "Tell me I'm not the only one who sees it." And she also tweeted this one saying, "Okay, I'm done." Now, in talking to 17 magazine, Aisha said, "I first heard the comparison to Zendaya around 2 years ago. I usually get compared to her when I leave my hair naturally curly. I don't think I look like her, but I think we have many similar features like our eyebrows, jawline, and hair."
I think, well, first, she's a cute girl.
She's beautiful,
very cute.
yeah.
I don't think if she was walking down the street and be like, oh my God, is that Zendaya?
No.
I think like when she was imitating her in the video, like she has her mannerisms down and like, yeah, they have like similar hair and complexion. But other than that,
and here's the thing, the moments in the video where I thought she looked like her were the ones where like her head was like half off the screen.
Right.
Because then it's just like an eye and half the face. Right. So I definitely think there are some similarities, but I agree with Drew. I don't think I would walk down the street and think it was her. And the funny thing was, I looked at some of the responses. So when her sister said, "Tell me I'm not the only one who sees it," and people were doing like the meme was like,
you're like, well. But at least this one's not disrespectful. Like, she's still a cute girl.
She's beautiful.
You know, like,
right.
It'd be one thing if she looked like who did it and what for, you know?
Who did it and what for?
She's cute. Okay, Emile, it's time for the WTF OMG segment.
What's that?
Okay, so if you guys are watching for the first time or you've never seen this segment before, it's basically when we pull things off of the internet that are like WTF, OMG, you know? Like stuff that's just like, huh? So, today's subject is this girl named Lori Faith. Lori was doing an Instagram live. She was minding her own business. She was doing her hair. Now, there are certain rules in the hair industry that you must follow so that your hair does not fall out.
Please explain.
She did something that made her hair fall out. Watch the clip. So Lori dyes her hair pretty often, different colors, but when she applied relaxer, which is a chemical, to her bleached hair and started to comb, this happened. As you saw, the hair followed with the comb. Her friend tweeted LMFAO, so my friend was bleaching her hair on live and this happened. The video has almost 6 million views on Twitter, and here's what Lori had to say after the fact.
And it's honestly a really scary thing, but at the same time it's not, because my hair is gonna grow back. I just can't believe I'm bald. Like, can you believe it? Because I can't.
Thankfully, Lori has a very cute face.
Very cute face. And that is no disrespect. That is just facts. Everybody cannot pull off the shaved head look.
Listen, and she can. It's fine.
She's beautiful.
But girl,
yeah,
you cannot, first of all, bleaching your hair is already dangerous.
Already.
Because like your hair could fall out, your hair may respond differently than you expect it to, like a lot of things could happen. For you then to apply a relaxer, which is a chemical, to bleached hair, you're just asking for trouble. Asking for it.
But you cute.
You're cute, very cute. And I think she can pull off any
look.
Girl, rock it. Think of all the time you're gonna save not having to do your hair now.
Facts.
You know?
Time and money.
Make sure you put sunscreen on it though.
All right, guys, so we have to talk about Emma Chamberlain because if you don't know, she's getting dragged and bullied by some people who are upset that she is attending these fashion shows and events. If you don't know what I'm talking about, so she has partnered with Louis Vuitton. And if you don't know who Emma Chamberlain is, she's a big YouTuber and she very much has like a relaxed, casual aesthetic. So when people are seeing her at like these high fashion events, they're a little confused. Let's just get into what some critics are saying. So one person tweeted, "The audacity of some people to call Emma Chamberlain a fashion icon when she doesn't even shower. That's rude." Another said, "Emma Chamberlain, a fashion icon? Are you high?" And this person said, I can't believe Emma Chamberlain got to go to Fashion Week again, and for what? Having a caffeine addiction and dry content? First of all, y'all are disrespectful. Second of all, people are definitely hating on Emma, but she is unbothered and living her best life. As you can see here in Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and Exhibit C. Now there's plenty more photos, but we have to get back to this story. Not everyone is a hater. There are so many tweets defending Emma, like this one from fellow YouTuber Ryan Abe, who says, I'm disappointed over the hate Emma Chamberlain is receiving just because she's getting cool opportunities and rolling with them. I see so many posts preaching girls need to support girls, but for some reason when it comes to her, it's the opposite of support. Let her enjoy life. Or this one that says, Emma Chamberlain just turned 18, is an ambassador for Louis Vuitton, just passed 8 million subs, was invited to Paris Fashion Week, has lived on her own in LA since she was 17, and so much more. The fact that people are hating on her is infuriating. She doesn't need this, period. And this one that says, to the people who think bullying 18-year-old Emma Chamberlain is a personality trait, go find a hobby. It's pointless to hate on a successful woman who not only just hit 8 million on YouTube, but is a fashion icon who is sent to Louis Vuitton to attend plenty of fashion shows. Now, Drew, after looking at all these tweets, it appears that the criticism isn't really hating on the fact that she's attending. It looks like most people are hating on the fact that people are calling her a fashion icon.
Can't we all just get along?
I mean,
you guys, that was so mean.
It was
the
mean.
things they were saying. Who cares if she's going to fashion shows? Good for her. Just be happy for her.
I will say, playing devil's advocate, I will say when you use the word or the phrase fashion icon, it definitely implies a certain caliber of models and fashion, like
facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to call somebody an icon, I think is just what's triggering to some people.
Yeah.
I'm the same type of person where I get triggered when you say certain statements or words.
Yeah.
So to call her an icon, I understand why people may be upset. Do I think that justifies like legit dragging her on Twitter? I don't think so.
Right.
And like real talk, in a way, you could say that technically in her own way, she could be an icon. This is me playing angel's advocate now, because if you think about the fact that she just turned 18, she literally blew up on YouTube so fast, and she's had so many accomplishments to the point where Louis Vuitton is like inviting her to these events. Like,
come on, you can't hate on that.
You know?
Hate on the people who are calling her a fashion icon.
Right.
Don't hate on her.
Right.
Leave her alone. It's fine.
All right, guys, so the show is almost over, but it's time for the final rundown. Okay, so 1 minute and 30 seconds on the timer starting now. Kim Kardashian just won $2.7 million after she won a lawsuit against Misguided USA.
Bruh.
So according to TMZ, they said that not only is she getting the $2.7 million, but she's also getting another $60,000 in attorney fees. And they said that Kim won this lawsuit because Misguided USA never responded to the lawsuit in the first place.
More money.
More money?
More money.
No
Good
problem.
for her.
Or
Good
no
for
problems.
her. Some problems.
Some problems.
I don't know. Help me not have problems. We're on time. BTS is coming out with a new movie set to be released worldwide on August 7th, and the trailer just dropped today. The movie will only be in select theaters for a limited time, and the best part of the trailer is that they have testimonials from ARMY, and there's great behind-the-scenes clips of the boys. Can't wait for Bring the Soul, the movie.
Bring the Soul! I'm excited.
Oh my gosh!
What?
You know what my mind just put together? Bring the Soul, BTS.
Mm-hmm. You got it. Okay, guys, but in Taylor Swift news, it looks like Scooter Braun actually did reach out to Taylor, and Taylor declined to respond. So the Blast reported that Scooter reached out through mutual friends Monday, but Taylor just didn't want to talk to him. And a source told E! News that no matter what Scooter or any of his people say, Taylor believes he did this to hurt her. She wants the truth about him to come out, and then went on to say she was furious, and she still is. She is so upset and has zero regrets about making this public. She said what she said. It is what it is. I want them to talk, and we'll see what happens.
Communication.
Oh,
look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Not
Wait,
by the
so
bell.
my
We're
screen
done.
cracks. I'm not using my timer today, and Drew's like, it got quiet on me because she has a newer phone. I like it when it's just loud, like,
When you pick it up, they want you to be soothed. They're like, yes, good job, child.
Goodbye.
Good stop.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on today's show. And I have to know, have you had any like crazy hair moments where you were just like, OMG, what the? Let us know in the comment section below.
And I also want to know, do you guys think that girl looks like Zendaya? I'm curious.
I'm curious too.
Or just give her some love in the comments.
Just give her some love. Get to talking. And guys, I know the 4th of July is tomorrow.
Yep.
And then I know, there's the weekend and stuff. We will still be posting videos here on Clevver, so make sure you stay tuned while you're having your barbecue and stuff and watching fireworks. You can be like, hey, Mom, look at Clevver, or whoever you're hanging out with, I don't know.
And also make sure your dogs are okay, because dogs get scared on the 4th of July.
They do. So take care of your dogs. And guys, we'll be back here, same time, same place, next week for DHR.
Woo!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It didn't go anywhere.
But guys, before you go, click right over here to see us talk about some fun stuff yesterday, including Lil Nas X. We love that guy.
And also be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so you never miss a notification when we post.
I know, because we're family, right?
Family.
We are a family,
like a giant tree.
I forgot the word.